So I'm Liz, and this is my first video. I've never done one before. I figured I should probably give it a try. So today I'm wearing Hey Sailor stuff, so I figured I'd talk about that. I know I'm a little late on that, just because it's been out for a little while. Some stuff is still available though, so you can get it at like Macy's or Nordstrom, online and in store. So let's see, what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I'm just going to start off there because I'm absolutely in love with this lipstick right now. It's just, it goes on like butter. Like, I pretty much want to wear this lipstick for the rest of my life. And I'm also just I'm a really big fan of lipsticks that lean more orange as opposed to like a blue-based like red, just because they don't look as good on me. So that's what I'm wearing right now, and I'm wearing it with the lip liner Throw Me a Line. So hopefully you can kind of see that. So Throw Me a Line underneath C'est La Vie. So the collection had two lipsticks. One of the more, blue-based reds, and then this orangey kind of red. I got two of these. I didn't even get Red Racer, which is the more blue tone red, because these lipsticks just look so much better on me, to be honest. So that's what it looks like right there. Sorry that my camera doesn't have autofocus. I'm using my computer. To be honest, it's not even my computer. My computer got stolen a couple of weeks ago, so I'm borrowing a computer for now. Hence why I haven't had very many blog updates recently. Anyway, so on my cheeks I'm wearing Fleet Fast, and that's what Fleet Fast looks like. I think it's a beautiful color. I'm hoping you can kind of see what it looks like. Such a beautiful peachy pink, just like spring color. It's just, maybe I can build it up here on my wrist and show you. You can kind of see it right there. It's not intensely pigmented, but I like it better that way. I like to be able to kind of build to what I want. This is a satin, which, if you know MAC, satins aren't incredibly pigmented. That's just kind of how they roll. But I love that color. I think, especially on olive skin. The first one probably wouldn't look, you wouldn't be able to see it. On top of Fleet Fast, I actually currently have the highlighter from the collection called Crew. I'm in love with this highlighter, but only because of the way that it looks. I love how it looks in pan. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. To be honest, I don't think it's much of a highlighter. The best way to put it is that it doesn't highlight very well. Basically, I feel like it has too much color to it and just not enough sheen, I guess is the best way to put it. My favorite of all of the eyeshadows in this collection was Barefoot. And that's this like beautiful kind of like gold color. I think it's gorgeous. And it's really hard to find a gold eyeshadow that doesn't go kind of green or bronzy. Like, a true gold eyeshadow has been really difficult for me to find, and I feel like this has been it. Barefoot is like a true gold eyeshadow. And the only unfortunate thing is that, it's a Velux Pearl, which is usually my favorite finish for eyeshadows for MAC, but this one is a little sheerer than what I'm used to. I have to kind of build it up, and I definitely have to use primer. However, once I get it built up, it's a beautiful color, and it's worth it. And I have no qualms with making it work, because I think it just has such a great finish. And I think that golds, especially just with like olive skin tones, especially for summer, just looks so pretty, and so I was looking for a gold shadow for summer, and I definitely think that, that this is a good one. I don't wear bronzer a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get into it. I'm currently practicing the Kim Kardashian look, where you kind of do like the lighter inside highlight nose area, and then kind of put bronzer around your face just to kind of make that inside look a little brighter. So I decided to buy one of the bronzers from this collection, and the one I got was Soft Sand. And it was honestly the only color that I liked. I kind of turned over to the sales associate and was just like, hey, you know, which one do you like better? And she picked the one I liked as well, which was Soft Sand. And I think, you know, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, which I'm usually not a fan of in bronzers. I mean, I just feel like, you know, they should be matte. But it's more of a sheen, I think. It's not really like bam, glitter, you know? So, I really like it. I thought it's a good color for me to start experimenting with bronzers. So, Jaunty, turned out to be the sleeper hit in this collection, I realized. It sold out on the website really quickly, and I almost didn't get this because I felt like, oh, I think I have something really similar in my collection that just, you know, can replace this. Eyeshadow reminds me of Retrospec, which is one of the permanent MAC collection colors. Let's see if I can, it's not showing up very well. Swatch that smoother. Let's see. So that's it right there. So you can't really see it. It's got a really nice sheen to it, and it's very buttery. It's actually a frost finish. It's a good kind of like taupey champagne color that would just fit all skin tones. Like, it would work for everyone. And I think that's probably why it sold out so quickly, because it's just so universal and it's so versatile, and you could use this every day if you wanted. And there are the eyeliners in this collection. So there were 3. So there's Blue Stripe, which is this one, Hand Forged, which is that one, and this one I believe is Emerald Sea. Yeah. So my favorite one from the collection, which I think, again, I got 2 of this one. It's Blue Stripe. And again, just like the gold one, I felt like this was one of those colors where it's like, usually when you find a navy eyeliner, what'll happen is that it'll be so dark it'll kind of go black. But I just feel like this one, it's got a little bit of like a metallic-y sheen to it. Like it's just, I don't know what it is, but it's just, I think it's gorgeous, and I think it probably looks, it's leaning a little black here. Okay, there we go. Against the light, it looks a lot better. It's blue. It's not black. You know, it doesn't lean black. It's definitely navy blue. So that's why I got 2 of these, because 1, it's just hard to find a true navy eyeliner, and 2, it's just really flattering on brown eyes, which is pricey. So then there's Hand Forged, but I wouldn't say that Hand Forged is a gold eyeliner. It's definitely more bronzy. Like, I think like El Dorado from Urban Decay is more of a gold eyeliner. This is definitely more of a bronzy kind of, you know, eyeliner. I still love it. I still think it goes with Barefoot really well. Like, yesterday I did, actually I have El Dorado so I can swatch it next to it. Yeah, so that, like, El Dorado is definitely like a gold eyeliner, you know, and that's El Dorado from Urban Decay. Just have a little. And then the last one was Emerald Sea, which is, honestly, I was on the fence about routine. However, you know, Emerald Sea, when I swatched it, I was like, that's a pretty color, but will I ever wear it? It goes really well with the green eyeshadow in the collection called Feeling Fresh, which, Feeling Fresh, to be honest, I didn't like it at first. I found it really gritty, and I was like, oh. Then when I tried it with the eyeliner, it was just, you know, I found it so pretty. And so I ended up getting it. And so Feeling Fresh is a frost. I just think that they go so well together, surprisingly. And the last eyeshadow in the collection was Nautical Navy, which, again, I will not lie. Nautical Navy's a satin, and when I first saw it, I got so excited just seeing it in the pan. I was like, oh god, that is gorgeous. You know, it's got a little bit of like glitter in there, and I went gaga over it. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And then you put it on your hand, and it loses a little bit of something. It's just, it can go on a little unevenly. It kind of goes on like a usual matte MAC eyeshadow might. And it loses a little bit of the sheen, and it's pretty dark, you know, like if you really pack it on, it can start leaning a little black, which, but I tried it with a white or a, you know, kind of like nude primer, like maybe Painterly or something, and it just popped after that. Like, it just brought that color out a little more, and it just made me a lot happier. I'm like, okay, that's what I wanted out of this eyeshadow. There were, I believe, 5 or 6 lip glosses in this collection. I only got 3, so let's see. So, alright, so this here, that's Blessedly Rich. So, it doesn't look like the tube. The tube just kind of looks like a frosted, kind of like coppery color. When you look at the swatch, it's this gorgeous kind of like peachy pink, somewhat of a sheen color, but it's gorgeous on, and it's just, I still think it's going to become a sleeper hit. Like, people are going to realize, like, oh, this isn't just like a copper color, like it's a good color, like a good color to wear, especially for summer. This one here, this orangey one, that's Riviera Life. I was a little worried that it would look like Morange from the Fashion Sets collection. It doesn't. Morange is definitely more orange, and it doesn't have any like sheen to it, which Riviera Life definitely does. And I think it also just pairs really well with Send Me Sailing, or sorry, not Send Me Sailing, C'est La Vie, the lipstick, that also kind of leans in that like red-orange. Send Me Sailing, the red one there. It's kind of like this pretty like cherry red color, and it's so pin-up, you know. And I just remembered I actually have one more thing from the collection. It's called Shore Leave. It's the kind of coral lip liner that came with the so there was a nude, a coral, and this red one, Throw Me a Line. So Throw Me a Line I used concurrently with this kind of like reddish orange lip color. Because it's a true red, you know. You can use it with the cherry reds, and you can use it with the orange red lipsticks. It just works. And this is the coral. Someone's texting me. So this is the coral lip liner. Usually I skip really light coral lipsticks and lip liners like this. My lips are just too pigmented, and so it just ends up looking a little unnatural and not incredibly good looking, I guess. But this one, for some reason, I tried it on under one of the cream sheens. I think it was, God, I forgot. It was some coral-y, you know, cream sheen. And it just looks so pretty, and it just made that, it enhanced that lip gloss on me, because it got rid of the pigmentation in my lips and made it this color. And then that lip gloss just looked so much truer coral on me than it usually does, because it usually shears out and you can still see my lip color underneath. And this just made it so much more intense. I really liked it. And I even tried it under Lychee Luxe. Lychee Luxe is like one of my favorite lip glosses for like every day from the permanent collection. And this just kind of like takes it to a whole other level. You know, like Lychee Luxe is already kind of like that peachy pink kind of coral tone. And this just made it that much more like, ba-bam, you know, cool looking, if you wanted to go in that direction. Because it looks way light in that swatch, to be honest. Like, it's pigmented, it's a prolong wear. And trust me, these both last a long time. It's very hard to get both of these prolong wear lip liners off, but it's great because it makes everything last so much longer. I personally love it. If I put on a lip primer first and then I do the lip liner just kind of glides on really nicely, and then I don't know, everything just kind of falls together, because then the lip gloss or the lipstick goes on really well right after that, and so it's just like, and you know, you don't have like those icky kind of like dry skin patches or anything like that. It looks really good. Hopefully you guys got some good information based on this. I'm going to try to do more videos and not be so shy. Hopefully this first one wasn't too terrible or too hard to understand. I babble or talk too fast when I'm nervous, so we'll see. If you guys like this, if you guys have any questions or any commentary on how I can make better videos, let me know. If one of your comments is going to be, you need a better camera, I know, I'm working on it. But for now, I'll have to make do with what I have. So, yeah, anyway, hope you liked it, and happy Memorial Day.